In the world of automotive design, some cars are built to be driven, while others are crafted to be icons. The BMW E25 Turbo falls squarely into the latter category. Unveiled in 1972 as a concept car, the E25 Turbo was much more than just a flashy showpiece. It was a bold statement of intent from BMW, showcasing the company's technological prowess and its forward-thinking approach to design and engineering. But to truly understand why BMW built this thing, we need to go back in time. You see, the early 1970s were a time of significant change in the automotive industry. The oil crisis was just around the corner, environmental concerns were beginning to take root, and safety regulations were becoming more stringent. It was a time when automakers were starting to think about the future in new ways, considering not just performance and luxury, but also efficiency, safety, and sustainability. BMW, known primarily for its sporty sedans and motorcycles, was eager to demonstrate that it could innovate in these areas. The E25 Turbo was the company's response, a way to showcase its capabilities and explore new technologies that could shape the future of automotive design. At first glance, the E25 Turbo is striking for its futuristic aesthetics, designed by Paul Bruck, a French automotive designer known for his work with Mercedes-Benz. Before joining BMW, the E25 Turbo was a departure from the more conservative designs of that era. The car featured a sleek, wedge-shaped body with sharp angles and clean lines that gave it an aggressive, purposeful look. One of the most notable aspects of the E25 Turbo's design was its gull-wing doors. These upward opening doors, which would later become famous on the DeLorean DMC-12, gave the car an otherworldly appearance and contributed to its futuristic aura. The gull-wing doors were not just for show though, they also allowed for easier entry and exit in tight spaces. The front of the car was dominated by a low, wide grille and pop-up headlights, a design choice that was both aesthetically pleasing and aerodynamically efficient. The overall design of the E25 Turbo was a study in form following function, with every element serving a purpose. But the E25 Turbo was not just about looks, it was also a showcase of BMW's engineering capabilities. Under the hood, the car was powered by a turbocharged 2-liter inline-4 engine that produced 276 horsepower. This was an impressive figure for the time, especially considering the car's lightweight construction. But more importantly was the turbocharging technology, which was used in the E25 Turbo. While turbochargers are commonplace today, they were still relatively rare in the early 1970s. BMW's decision to use a turbocharged engine in the concept car was a bold move that showcased their interest in pursuing this then new automotive technology. The engine was then mated to a 5-speed manual transmission, which allowed drivers to fully exploit the car's power. And it was actually quite fast, as the E25 Turbo could accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 6.6 seconds. And it could go on to a top speed of 155 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest cars of its time. But the E25 Turbo wasn't just about straight-line speed, it was also designed to handle well, with a sophisticated suspension system and disc brakes all round, ensuring that the car could corner as well as stop as quickly as it could go. But let's move on from performance. Remember, I said that safety was one of the key focuses in this design. You see, BMW equipped the E25 Turbo with a range of innovative safety features that were ahead of its time. For instance, the car featured a collapsible steering column designed to absorb energy in the event of a collision, reducing the risk of injury to the driver. The E25 Turbo also had side impact protection built into the doors, another pioneering feature that would later become standard in modern vehicles. Additionally, the car was equipped with seatbelts that had pre-tensioners, a technology that would only become widespread many years later. In other words, this car was somewhat of a trendsetter. These safety features were not just gimmicks, they were a serious attempt by BMW to explore how high-performance cars could be made safer without compromising on their speed or agility. The E25 Turbo's emphasis on safety was a reflection on the changing attitudes in the automotive industry, as manufacturers began to recognize that performance and safety were not mutually exclusive. While the E25 Turbo was never intended for mass production, its influence on future BMW models was profound. Many of the design elements and technologies showcased in the E25 Turbo would later find their way into production cars, most notably in the BMW M1. Now, the BMW M1, introduced in 1978, was BMW's first mid-engine sports car, and it bore a striking resemblance to the E25 Turbo. The M1 retained the wedge-shaped body and the pop-up headlights of the E25 Turbo, as well as its mid-engine layout. And the M1 would later go on to become one of BMW's most iconic models, establishing the company as a serious player in the world of high-performance sports cars. Beyond the M1 though, the E25 Turbo's influence could be seen in the development of BMW's turbocharging technology. The lessons learned from the E25 Turbo's engine would inform the development of future BMW models, helping the company to refine its approach to forced induction and ultimately leading to the turbocharged engines that are now a staple of the BMW lineup. To end it off, the BMW E25 Turbo was more than just a concept car. It was a vision of what the future could hold. Through its innovative design, cutting-edge technology, and pioneering safety features, the E25 Turbo demonstrated BMW's ability to think beyond the conventions of time and push the boundaries of what a car could be. But at the end of the video, please let me know what you think of this car and what you thought of the video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you guys did like it, you'll most like most of my other stuff. So just go through my channel, see if it's something else you like. I'll check you guys in the next one. Cheers,